This screencast is about the user registration. The user registration is how we get our users into the system. So each semester, students are registering using the way I will show you in a second, and then we have them in the system and can import them into the current instance. So the system supports you with the registration process by offering the registration page. So when you go to the menu, you have register here, and so this is the registration form part, and above you can have information. The fields queried here are configurable. So basically what it does is it takes all fields from your user database here, besides the ones starting with the underscore and the ones you exclude. So I'll show you quickly show you the code here. So some fields are excluded here because, so this is like the register PHP script. So if you want to exclude other fields, you could do it here. Usually you will not want to exclude other fields, but if you want to add other fields, you can just add a field here, and then this field will also be queried. So if I want you to have some fancy text field or something else, I would just put it in here, and where you put it in here, so the order, this is also where it will be queried here. So this is exactly taking the fields from the database. So we have a field for desired team partner and for reason to participate. And so you could have also one for matriculation number. So this is the matriculation number we have here for all students or something like that. The system also shows you how many places are left, and yeah, you can figure all that in the respective ini files and the default register in this case, using these keys here. So now I have 20 registrations, and yeah, I could also change it to, let's say, 10 for instance. Okay, and so let's check that and save it, and let's check what happens. So we'll quickly reload this page, and now you see we only have 10 places. These here, this is the information you get here, and now when I would click apply here, then you would see this page. So this is like P14, this is P15, and P16 is the email that's automatically sent to the one who registered to this email address. Yeah, and the last field I didn't tell you about yet is this one, the second one, and here you can restrict the address range. So if I say like I would only be visible within the 10 subnet for instance, then I would put it like that, and so I closed it, sorry. And yeah, when I go now to this page and I reload it, then you see, okay, you can only register from within the university network. So this string here comes from the language file again, so you could write there whatever you want. And now it gives you your address, and it says, okay, you cannot register from where you are. So this is quite useful because, yeah, we'll set it to the university network now. So this is the TRM network, because it prevents you from spam. Because like this, only the students from your institution can register, and yeah, you can basically add the many prefixes you want. So here I gave you an example, so you can also add the IPv6 address range if you come with IPv6, and what it is a simple string comparison coming from the left. So if the address string from the left matches, it takes it. Okay, so I save it, and now I should be from within the network again. Okay, now I can register from here, but no one from outside, like from the internet, can register. Okay, and so if I'm a student now, I will enter my information. Okay, my email. So here I will put, okay, maybe this email address. And yeah, I have no desired team partner at the moment, and I also don't have a reason to participate. So I just want to show you how it works. So now I press apply, and okay, now I see, okay, I registered with this email address, and it gives me the information shown on this page here, and I should have received an email, which is page 16, so I will quickly check if I received the email. Let's see. I didn't get it yet. Okay, so now I get it. So actually I get two emails. So one email I get is this one. So this is the email, I will show you where it's at. Okay, so it's sent. And yeah, so here I already put myself as administrator, so you see this. So here you can write whatever you want. And you can use also all the fields you want to use. And yeah, this is the one email I get, and the second email I get is this one. Here the system already sent me a password, and the good thing is now I can directly use this password as a student to log on at the other page. The system told me before, so I can go to the login page now directly. So the link I had in the other email was this one, so let's try it out using the password. And okay, you see I can directly log in, I can change my data, I can change my password, and I can also directly start looking at some content. So what we usually do is we offer the students some tutorials and other things, so they can directly start after the registration. Okay, so sorry for that. Yeah, so this comes due to an inappropriately set logout page, so this should not happen. So you will not have this error usually. Okay, now let's have a look at it from the backend perspective. So the backend is always the administration page, so this user admin page here. So when you just freshly install the system, it will be this red page. And now I will log on here using my administrator account. And yeah, so here you see I can edit other things, and I can see many more things. And then you can go to manage users, and so here I see now the registration. So this is the student who registered, and so okay, for this one here doesn't make too much sense because I only have the demo instance, but usually what you will have is you will have many more instances, and then what will happen is that the user will only have checked the user administration thing here and this unassigned button. And when you want to know now, okay, who registered and did not get assigned yet, you just click here, and yeah, then you see all users that are not assigned yet. So yeah, so this one actually was assigned here because I registered from within this instance, and from within the instance you register, you're automatically a member of. So yeah, so like this you can easily see the people who registered, and then so maybe I will do it again to show you how it works with the assignment. So I will log out, and now I will register on this page. So this is actually what we also do. We just register always on the user admin page, because then we can really keep track of the registrations. Because if you can register in all instances, then you will get registrations for all instances. I will show you in a second. So I apply again. Okay, thank you. And when I go to register again, you see okay, one seat is occupied now, so only 9 of 10 people can register now. And so it will show you okay, now it's full. And then as I've written here, you can tell students, okay, you can still register, because usually not all students will show up at the first meeting, but it could happen, of course. So, okay, I'll log in again. Okay, and if I go now to manage users, then, yeah, okay, then it's the same again, because, yeah, the instances are really the same with me here. Okay, but usually what you do is you have this unassigned, and when you want to assign a user now to a course, so let's assume it was not assigned to that course yet, then what you would do is you would remove this unassigned check mark and set it to the course, and then you would apply, and then you assign the student, and then you can participate in the instance you have there. Another way of adding users, if you don't want to use a registration form, is just putting their email addresses here, and then you can already set here to which instances they should be assigned. So you should always assign the users to the user administration, because then they can change their data and their password on their own. Okay, so so one last thing. So yeah, I told you, like, here are the different pages where you can do things, and yeah, when you're in the user administration and you have the right for edit, create, config files, menus, etc., then you can go here, and yeah, you can directly edit the registration mail here, and you can say, you can, for instance, at the fields you have here, you can say, for instance, hello, full name, welcome, and then when you save it, so I must have some error in the configuration, sorry for that. That's really strange, I'm sorry. So when you, let's get in, let's see if it's saved. When you get in again, then I probably did something wrong with the password or something like that, because I was setting it up for the demo already, but I didn't finish that task. Okay, so maybe it saved? No, it didn't. Okay, but if it would have saved, then you would have seen now, okay, here's the name of the participants, and you can put in all fields, and you can put in whichever text you want. And yeah, here you also find the after registration link, so you can put here any information you want, and yeah, you also see the registration page text, so you can put in information here as you like. You could of course also use other pages by just changing the numbers here, so these are just usual P elements. Okay, yeah, so now I think you have all informations you need for the registration process so far, and yeah, it's very useful and it saves a lot of time. Okay, so I hope you like it and enjoy the system.